Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. High-impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily, and it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Nurmagomedov getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Now he's going full mount.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
3 minutes now, round 1. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Chimaev's back in full now. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you...
Khabib's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Come on, bro. Keep those hands up for me.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nice job. You won that round. Clearly. This round, I want it to be destructively. You need to move forward and stand.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Second round underway. Oh, nice hook. Pretty strong jab there by Khamzat Chimaev. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but in this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. When you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
Chimaev's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Now, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Clean with the right hook. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Beautiful.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that's...
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Khamzat Chimaev, ground and pound from half guard now.
This is where he wants to be.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, side control now. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he got to the spot.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
All All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Chimaev's right back to the full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Oh, hammer fist here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Big shots. Big right hook there by the champ.
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Ooh, nice uppercut from the champ. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. That's it over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful leather change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Get the ball here.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3. Chimaev ground and pound from half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov.
Changing the position.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Final seconds here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breathe and recover. That's it. Calm down. He won that last round. We cannot stay on the ground with this guy. We knew that going into the fight. We have to get down.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a pot. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's gonna do to stay in this fight. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Push him off! Push him off!
Yeah, he's in half guard here. Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Nurmagomedov, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Start raining those elbows! Start raining those elbows!
In the half guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Side control now.
I need you to scramble! Scramble!
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Chimaev's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Bloody fight. I want you to
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. Hook to the head there. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. That is how you scramble, folks. All right, there it is again, a path of least resistance approach from Khamzat Chimaev, who was able to get the fight to the floor.
The angles that Chimaev gets when he gets to his opponent's legs is why nobody can defend takedowns. he overwhelms them with pressure, but he also gives them things that they don't see every day inside the gym. He gets to the double, cuts his angle, gets a takedown, and it only gets worse from there. Another big takedown.
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
1 minute to go in the fight. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going him out.
Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 48-47 Nurmagomedov. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47. This bout is considered a split draw.
All right, so there he is. He came in the hunted. He remains as such. Congrats to the still UFC welterweight champion. Big effort out of the incumbent here tonight.
He has so much pride in being the UFC champion, and you see it in the effort that he puts in retaining his title. One of the best welterweight champions in UFC history.